Hello everybody, I've got 3 more properties to share with you today. We're headed into North Dakota, Tennessee, and Texas. So who's ready to venture? Welcome to How Much House for the Money, everybody. Hope your glass is full of gratitude. Cheers on this beautiful day. So we're going to begin right here in Tennessee on 2.5 acres. This one is east of Nashville, about 2.5 hours, and it's listed for $129,900. It's sitting on 2.5 acres, and the house has 1,280 square feet of living space with 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. You'll find it in Morgan County Highway, Wartburg, Tennessee, 37887. So we're going to be in Morgan County with this one right here. So let's see how much house we get for our money. It's been on the market for 4 days, and it was built in 1962. So let's see what we're getting for $129,900 in Wartburg, Tennessee. We do see a 2-car detached garage and a 1-car attached. Beautiful brick ranch. So we do have some landscaping in the front. Very pretty. This looks very private. 2.5 acres of land. I'd say let's have it. Yeah, there's our shingle roof. Wow, that's very nice. So you have a pull-through, drive-through garage and more parking on the left side of the house. Covered entry. Now you could put a deck on this property or you could leave it the way it is. Looks like we have minimal landscaping. You could always add more native landscape and that pop of color, that we all love. Wow, this is very pretty. $129,900 in Morgan County, Tennessee, and your real estate tax rate is 0.58%. And in this area of Tennessee, your median home sales are just around $210,000. So there's room for equity growth for sure. Wow, this is really pretty. Looks very private. And again, this is about 2.5 hours east of Nashville. And I even have my Nashville t-shirt on today, you guys, because, I don't mind going and getting down in Nashville, listening to some live music. Okay, so here's the backside. So we have our HVAC. Yeah, no landscaping on the back of it, so you can keep it minimal or you could add more if you like. That roof looks fairly new. That'd be one less thing you've got to worry about. But again, have your home inspections. Bring out your general contractors and get down to the fine details. We could totally turn that detached garage into an outbuilding for some animals if you wanted. The possibilities are endless with 2.5 acres for this. This is nice. And again, we're in Morgan County. Nice big yard. Plenty of room for a barbecue area or a fire pit, entertainment. You could put a back deck on it if you like. There's our laundry line and our bird feeders. We're headed in the right direction. And for these houses, remember in the description box is where you'll find the listing agencies. You can contact them to view these houses in person. And I always provide you the addresses also. So contact the listing agencies and set up a showing if this is a house of interest. And then let me know in the comments if you do. And always leave me a comment and let me know where you're viewing from, because it's always great to have you guys here. You're always welcome to subscribe to the channel and join our growing community. And it's always wonderful when you guys leave me a comment and let me know that you found a house through one of these episodes. I love those comments. That's what it's all about, is sharing information. And I love it when you guys tell me that you saved a house or maybe one of the houses has saved you. Okay, so now we're headed into the living room. So it looks like the ceiling has been patched up. So maybe they put the new roof on it recently. So here we have paneling on the walls. This would be our living room with hardwood flooring. Looks like the kitchen is right behind it. Nice. So there's the living room. Partial paneling and drywall, baseboard heat. Okay, so plenty of room for an island. Looks like we have a variation of flooring as well. So there's your kitchen cabinets, window above your double sink. Now, those are nice cabinets. Plenty to work with right there, I would say. So you're going to need some appliances. Yeah, it looks like the ceiling's been patched up. But again, they have those home inspections. So from the kitchen window there, we can see our outbuilding. So if you've got kids or you want to have some animals running around, there'd be a nice view from your kitchen window. Okay, so here is a bathroom. So that would be your single shower, walk-in shower, complete with commode. But we're going to have to finish this up. This would be the kind of house that you want to do what you want with it. You know, you can do what you want with it. Sitting on 2.5 acres. So this would be one of the bedrooms with closet space. Yeah, it's definitely going to need a little attention. And again, the price is $129,900. And your real estate tax rate is 0.58% in Tennessee. So it's coming in lower than the national average of 0.99. So that's always good. These must be all the bedrooms. Yeah, a lot of possibilities with this one. Another house with a lot of potential. Needs some life brought back into it, right? You could use one for home office if you work from home, as many of us do. Wartburg, Tennessee, right here in Morgan County. Okay, so now we're headed into the basement. Wow, look at this. This is nice. So they're leaving you the washer and dryer, and there's your water heater. So it's one less thing you'd have to worry about moving in there. It's your laundry. Nice basement. Very nice. A lot of room for storage. You want to move stuff down there while you renovate the house a little bit. Whatever you need. This is very nice. 2.5 acres, a full basement, a drive-through garage, privacy. You're going to have your well, septic, and utilities on the property as well. Boy, this might be a great find for one of you out there. Morgan County Highway, and that's $129,900. So let's get a look at the map. Okay, so we're near an RV park. And let's see, Crooked Fork Farms. We have a Didi's Market. We have Potter's Falls nearby. The Beer Barn. Partners Pizza. We have a Save-A-Lot grocery store. And let's see here. Scroll out. So here's Cookeville over to the west, and there's Nashville over to our west. And Knoxville is right over here to the east. And there we are, right there, right to the east of Crossville. In Wartburg right here. Red marks the spot, and I don't think we're going to have, yeah, I have a tab open here, so hold on just a second here, and I'll show you the satellite view. Go back to that, and here's the satellite view of the property, which is 2.5 acres. Right there is the property. And let's see here. 2849 Morgan County Highway, and that's 2.5 acres. Built in 1962, and it says here it's 1,250 square feet with an unfinished basement, new roof, new vinyl windows. A mobile home was recently removed from the property, but there's still an additional septic tank for 2 bedrooms, water hookup, electric, and gas. So this could be a great opportunity for one of you. And the comparable range is around $300,000 for homes in the area. It does say cash only. However, this may qualify for USDA rural loan or a rehab loan since it's sitting on the 2.5 acres. And it says here for the history, it was sold in August of this year. So it was sold last month for $93,000, and now they've listed it for $129,900. So they bought it, put a new roof on it, and now they're selling it. And the house is 63 years old. But again, on 2.5 acres, it might be just what you're looking for $129,900 in Wartburg, Tennessee, 37887. Nice. So now we're going to head into Texas. So I was going to show you a different property, but that one went under contract as I was trying to record this, so I had to find another one. So this one's in Victoria, Texas, 77901. It's at a little more than a quarter of an acre for $79,500. This house has 1,070 square feet with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom on Melrose Avenue. It's been in the market 6 days, built in 1951. So let's see how much house we're getting for our money for $79,500 in Victoria, Texas. How cute is this little thing? Shingle roof, covered entry. If any of you are looking to downsize, or you're retiring, or maybe you're a first-time home buyer, this might suit your needs. So we do have an attached garage, $79,500 for this one. Victoria, Texas, we're in Victoria County, and the population is around 91,000 people. And the median home sales for this area are just under $250,000. So here we have some nice hardwood flooring. In Texas, your real estate tax rate is 1.63%. So we're coming in higher than the national average of 0.99. Nice light and bright interior. Looks like we can move right in here. $79,500 in Victoria, Texas. Wow, look at the kitchen. This is pretty. Nice. 3 tiers of cabinets. You got a backsplash. You've got a faux butcher block countertop, electric range with a range hood, a double steel sink. Nice. How cute is this? $79,500. Looks like we can move in. That's fantastic. And a lot of room for equity growth with this one too, since it's under $80,000, and the median home sales through Zillow state that they're just around $249,000. So if any of you are looking for a smaller home, this one might suit your needs. Victoria, Texas. So it looks like we're in a neighborhood. And of course, we do diligence. We research our neighborhoods, right? Have those home inspections. But this one looks very fine. So here's the full bathroom. Do have a tile countertop. You do get a window in your bathroom. There is your tub and shower combination. Nice. Oh, I love the ceiling. Yeah, this has got a lot of potential, you guys. Under $80,000 in Victoria, Texas. In Victoria County. A lot of charm with this one. There's your parcel. Very nice. It's a little more than 1/4 of an acre. So again, plenty of room for a backyard fire pit. Looks like it might be fenced in. So that gives you a little bit more security, right? With your pets or kids. How cute is that? So let's get the description off of this one. 1106 Melrose Avenue in Victoria, Texas. And that's 1,070 square feet of living space. 51 build. So let's see our street view here. There's our neighborhood. And again, we always do diligence. There's our neighborhood. And let's see here. Go back to the street view here. Oops, sorry about that. And let's see here. It says, located at 1106 Melrose, it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house with attached garage. Is full of potential for the right buyer. Spacious living room. Features large windows that flood the space with natural light and flows seamlessly into the dining and kitchen area. And it has a nice open functional layout. You've got a bonus room for flexibility and could be transformed into your home office. You've got plenty of room to grow with a generous sized backyard as well. And when we look at the history on this one, there isn't any history, so it was just listed. And that again is $79,500 in Victoria, Texas, 77901. So let's see where we are on the map here. We have a lot of local amenities, lots of them. And we've got pharmacy, we've got Cracker, we've got, let's see here, China Buffet, Joe's Pizza and Pasta. You've got your, trying to see if there's a grocery store nearby here. Tractor Supply, a DG. And let's see here. There's got to be a grocery store here somewhere. Walmart Supercenter's right there. So there we are on the, let's see what we have nearby. We have Bloomington down below, Quail Creek to the south. Victoria, Texas. Here's San Antonio up here to the northwest. And we have Yoakum up to the north. And Inez right here, and Edna and Nursery right nearby as well. So then here is a satellite view. Victoria, Texas right here. There is The parcel, nice rectangular parcel, a little more than 1/4 of an acre on Melrose Avenue in Victoria, Texas. So you're not going to be, let's go back to that map real quick a minute here, satellite view. You're not going to be too far from the coastline. Yeah, there it is. There's the coast. Not too terribly far. And that is on Melrose Avenue in Victoria, Texas, $79,500. Fresh off that listing press and new to the market because there's no history for previous sales. It's a nice little find for one of you on a little more than 1/4 of an acre. Sweet. Now we're going to head into North Dakota. Wait till you see the interior of this place. This is $62,000. And this is in Sykeston, North Dakota, 58486. And it's not quite a half an acre. It's on Main Avenue with 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms with 1,419 square feet. It's only been on the market 5 days. And this house was built in 1934. And it does have a 2-car detached garage. And again, it's $62,000. So let's see how much house we're getting for our money in Sykeston, North Dakota. Cute, cute, cute. So we have a little open deck on the front. Gambrel roof. There's your detached 2-car, plus, and then some, I'd say. $62,000 in North Dakota. And now in this area of North Dakota, we are in Wells County. The population is just under 4,000 people, and the median home sales in this area are around 145,000, and your real estate tax rate is 0.99%. So it's right at that national average. So here's your back patio, sitting on a concrete foundation. $62,000 house right here. And look at the woodwork. This is just beautiful. Wow. They don't build houses like this anymore. That is beautiful. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one, you guys. Wow, look at this. Beautiful. And look at that archway. Some detail and some charm and character in North Dakota. And an affordable price tag, I would say. Wow, beautiful staircase. Baseboard heat. So it looks like we have a bathroom right below the stairs there. And again, we're in Sykeston, North Dakota, 58486. And the listing agencies and the addresses are in the description box below every video. So here's our kitchen. So you do have a little island area there and some cabinets, upper and lower. Laminate countertop, gas range with an overhead microwave, big window above your sink, vinyl flooring. Looks like we could move right in here. Sykeston, North Dakota in Wells County. Very fine. Here you get a view of your garage right out your kitchen window. So there's your double door refrigerator on the left side of the stove there in that little room. Maybe that's a pantry. Very nice. Another possibility, another house somebody can scoop up and call their own. Beautiful place to have some dinner parties. Thanksgiving dinner. Whatever, that's beautiful. So there again is your place for your refrigerator. Now when you got in there, maybe you would want to reposition that somewhere else. But again, when you get there in person, you get the lay of the land. And here we're going to look at beautiful hardwood flooring. You got slider doors to take you out to your back patio. Beautiful. Look at the hardware and the vintage glass. Yeah, this has got a ton of character, doesn't it? Get a lot of bang for your buck. From what it looks like, we've got exposed beams on the ceiling. So it looks like we're getting some laminate flooring as well. This is a beautiful house. $62,000 in Sykeston, North Dakota in Wells County. Beautiful cutouts, beautiful woodwork, beautiful character. A lot of windows. Just open up those shears and let that sunlight from North Dakota shine in. Got some track lighting up there on the ceiling by the beams. So here is a view of the bathroom. It's a powder room there. Window by the bottom of the stairs. Okay, so here's your laundry room. Very nice with access to the outside. Okay, so this may be one of the bedrooms. More hardwood flooring. Nice closet space. If somebody's looking for character and charm and they want to be in North Dakota, definitely take a look at this house. Looks like it's been well cared for over the years. It's just looking for another family to call it their own. So there is another tub. Looks like there's a shower head because I can see a shadow of it there. Nice that there's another window. You have your own baseboard heat in this bathroom as well. So that looks like it's another, I don't know if there's a second staircase. Kind of, I'm not sure where that's leading to, but unless that's leading down, that must lead to the basement. Wow, look at this. Okay, so when you have your home inspections, they'll run your mechanicals, they'll check everything. But here's the basement nonetheless. Nice glass blocks along that wall. There's your water heater. Electric panel. And there is another angle, another view of your two-car detached garage with storage. This house has got a lot of possibilities for somebody here. So there's the interior of the garage. Wow, look at that. It's heated. Pretty sure that's a heater. Automated garage door opener. Look at the size of this. This has got a lot of space too. Great find for $62,000 in North Dakota in Sykeston. It's got storage up above the garage as well. It's another view of your parcel. Looks like you've got a landscaping box there, so you can add some more native landscape if you like. Looks like it is wood-sided as well for this house. That could be very, very nice for somebody. No other possibility. Okay, so let's get the description off of this one. 35 Main Avenue, and that is in Sykeston. So let's see where we are on the map. In Sykeston, North Dakota. You've got your Sykeston Bar and Grill nearby. You've got a post office right there. And let's see here. What else we got? Sykeston. So we are north of Cathay, and we are west of Dover, or we're south of Cathay and west of Dover and east of Heaton. Okay, so here we are on the map. So we've got Rugby up here to the north, and Bismarck is down to the southwest. So there we are, right near New Rockford and Carrington as well. And then Jamestown, North Dakota is right down here to the south, not far off of 94. All right, so this is 35 Main Avenue. Built in 1934, been on the market for 5 days, and the house has 1,419 square feet. And it says here, it says 1 story, but we obviously see that there's a staircase, so it's got to be a 2-story home with originality, history, and character, offering a rare opportunity to own a piece of timeless craftsmanship that has been lovingly preserved. And from the moment you enter, you have original wood floors and stunning built-in china cabinet, lead glass, oak wainscoting, classic colonnades, and an open staircase. And you have, let's see, located in the welcoming small town of Sykeston, just 13 miles from Carrington. And you have Lake Hiawatha just blocks away with easy access to year-round recreation and fishing, boating, and crisp autumn days. And it's more than a house. It's a place to build memories. I would highly agree with that. And when we look at the history, it was just listed, and this house is 91 years old. And again, the real estate tax rate in North Dakota is 0.99%. That is a beautiful house for someone to scoop up. That is lovely. $62,000 in Sykeston, North Dakota. Or if you want to be in Texas, this one is in Victoria. I'm so sorry. I think I need to upgrade again on this computer. So this one in Victoria is $79,500. Or if you want to be in Tennessee, this one's on 2.5 acres in Wartburg, Tennessee, 37887. And that'll do it for today's episode. Wherever you guys are today, hope you're having a fabulous day. Happy September. We're sailing right through. It's the 9th already, you guys. Where does the time go? It's always great to be with you. You're welcome to subscribe to the channel. Definitely hit that notification bell. You know, it's the house you're not looking for, maybe in the next episode. And we will see you then because more houses are coming up. And keep that glass full of gratitude. Cheers, everybody. Have a great day.